I'm not sure. This is going to cost us 5 infamy. And if I ever want to get Sind under our control, let me check if they're not being influenced by anyone, so you know, actually, once we deal with Ottomans, I might want to release Bulgaria. So Ottomans move their capital to Izmir, right? No, it's not Izmir. To Ankara, right? And that way we can form Byzantine Empire, right? So yeah, let's go. Peace out with Oman. There we go. Easiest war ever. And get our fleet to Burma so we can transport our troops. And as you can see, we already have 1.6 million population, which is great. What are Brits doing here? Are they fighting a war? No. And Brazilian conquest of La Paz. So, sorry for you, Ethiopia. Or no, oh, why Ethiopia? Bolivia. Yeah, the flag looks similar, but that was just stupid. Ethiopia's here. Why would they ever fight Ethiopia? So anyway, how's our fleet doing? Well, we could reduce our militancy right now. But do I really want weighted wealth? Let me see. No, that means we will have elections, and I really don't like elections. Don't want to deal with them. As you can see, if you're moving through these non-coastal, how should I call this? Sea provinces? Sea territories? Well, whatever. You're going to suffer some attrition, so whenever you can, just move for these, so you don't cause any damage on your ships. And how many? Well, we can make 7 stacks. I really want some cuirassiers. They're better at fighting than hussars and dragoons at the moment. Later on, dragoons become better, but at the moment, cuirassiers are just better. Whoa, so Najd is actually in Ottoman sphere. Which means if we declare war on them, then Ottomans would declare war on us, and we wouldn't have to fight Wallachia and Moldova. But that really depends on UK helping us, so... I'm not sure. I've played Greece once or twice, but I never tried to form Byzantine Empire. So I'm not sure if you have to become a great power to form it. I believe you do. This is why I want to get our territories through crisis. If we go into crisis, we are going to get more prestige than we would by simply conquest. Do I want any more naval bases? I don't at the moment, actually. We don't have enough money. Our ships are eating a lot of money. I'm going to destroy those 2 frigates because they are not as useful at the moment. Okay, Temperance League, let's get it. Well, actually we're quite close to forming an alliance with Sicily. And Sicily can fight a war against Ottomans quite decently. Our literacy is going up. That is also one great thing. However, I would really like Belgium to ally us, but that is not going to happen anytime soon. Let's see if UK has someone in a sphere. Some European nation aside from us. Belgium. Now they're just allied. They know too many great power allies. Let's check it actually. Sphere of influence. Are they sphering Serbia really? So all of these are in British sphere. None of them being in Europe. That's a problem. We could probably get an alliance from Serbia, yeah, they will accept. But I want to ally Sicily first. And I don't want to get that modifier to many alliances, -20. That would decrease our chances of getting Sicily as ally. Just have to wait till our infamy is burned. Okay, we can now get some dragoons. Well, dragoons are better at fighting than cuirassiers. So, if we don't get a technology to... What the fuck? What is going on with this war? This is really a long war. I'm gonna speed up a bit. There's one problem. If we start a crisis over the Greek land in Ottoman Empire, okay, the war is done. So let's see. The thing I was talking about, if we start a crisis against Ottoman to get the Greek land, and the war starts, then we probably won't be able to add the war goals. Add a war goal? War goal. Which we don't like, because we will have to truce with them. And problem is our high infamy. Do you know, at this point I think they're allied with Prussia, they're allied with Spain. Spain is a great power. So if Spain and Prussia ally them, then probably France will join us, and Russia is allied with France, so they should also join us. I'm going to check just for a sec. Crisis, okay. So we have a larger liberation movement in Thessalia. So I'm going to increase tension there. That is a great thing, because Greek liberation movement is huge. Greeks actually did a better job at claiming their territories through Balkan Wars than Serbia did. It's because we Serbia and Romania actually counted on Russia to back them once the war is over in a peace congress. But actually they turned their back on Romania and Serbia, and actually, well, kind on Greece, but Greece still got their territories freed here and in First Balkan Wars. And what happened in a Congress, I think it was Berlin Congress there, or maybe it was in Bucharest, I'm not sure. Really, I've forgotten. I know there was a Berlin Congress, there was Geneva, London, might be in London actually. No, London Congress was before that, I think. It's not important that much. Anyway, so Serbia and Romania didn't get the territories they wanted from Balkan Wars, and actually Bulgaria was expanded because Russia counted on Bulgaria to be their puppet on Balkans, and to expand their influence, because they didn't trust Romania and Serbia to be pro-Eastern, pro-Russian at that point. Actually, Serbia was more of pro-France, I guess, pro-French or whatever. And we were actually sliding towards Austrian. Austria still had a high influence before World War I in Serbia, and so once the Peace Congress was done and peace was signed with the Ottomans, Serbia, Romania, and Greece, with the help of Montenegro, declared war on Bulgaria to reclaim the land. No, actually, it was Bulgaria that declared war on others. Anyway, even if Bulgaria didn't declare war, as I believe that there would be a second and third Balkan War, where Greece, Serbia, Romania, and Montenegro just beat the hell out of Bulgaria and get the land they wanted. Macedonia was separated, split actually into parts. Greek and Serbian part. So that's the short story about Balkan Wars. Their tension is going up really quick. Are they? There are no other crises. Actually, there is in Prussia, but it's unlikely to explode. There are no wars, so we are more likely to get a crisis going anytime soon. It's already at 97%. It should really get some generals. Get rid of useless guys. Okay. Morale is nice, but without defense and offense boost, it's nothing. So can I switch our national focus now? Well, this should remain at 100%. Yeah, it will. Okay, so we are safe there. Don't have to pay attention to that for some time. So come on, crisis start. Boom, come on. And let's see if I can get an alliance with Sicily. No, still not. USA is fearing Sicily? Really? That's interesting. I'm actually surprised that they are not in the French sphere. In most games they end up being. But I guess, okay, France is fighting with Austria, I believe, for Switzerland, so they have no influence points to spend on Sicily, which is why they aren't. And at this point I'm not sure if it is better for us to be backed by Russia or UK. UK is stronger and their military power is higher, so in the crisis usually end up either by Britain winning or the war starting. So, but then again, Russia is better at beating Ottomans. I'm gonna increase relations with Russia just in case. Plus, if UK backs us, then Russia is more likely to join us because they like us, and they kinda like Britain. And then if they join us, then France will follow probably, because they like Russia and they're allied with them. However, the crisis is still not starting, which is something I really don't like. And since we have enough money, we can now increase our spending on military. And now we're getting no money from tariffs. Should I risk and build some factory here? Gain wildlife rating? Why not? How much cotton are we producing? Liberals? Yeah, I want drink and healthcare at some point. We actually have some decent stockpile of cotton. I'm getting some tropical wood actually. And fabrics? Really? How comes? Production. We're producing a lot of fabrics. And cotton. So maybe... maybe I should switch to nationalistic party and then... maybe I can risk with a factory here. We're still low on money. And it probably wouldn't make that much money for us, but still... fabrics is in high demand. And we're in the British sphere, so we can get a dye. And if we can get a dye, that means that we can make some clothes easily. So maybe that's just not a bad idea. I'm actually going to switch to Russian faction at this point. Pro-military, not bad, not... There is not too much of a difference between jingoism and pro-military, but you prefer to have jingoism actually. So this is still a part of Attica, yeah. So I'm gonna build some fabric factory there. Let's go with it. Can risk one more factory here, but I don't want at this point. Because it's a low populated province and we only have one national focus, so we can't encourage craftsmen there. We're still sliding from the secondary power status and just civilized nation. But once this crisis fire, we should become a secondary power with some stable points. Increase. Oh, the crisis starts. Great. It's in West Macedonia. No, that is not something I wanted, really. It's actually going to boost our economy once we get to that factory, because they have we have silk there, actually. Which means we can get some luxury clothes later on. But I preferred Thessalia, because it has a better population and maybe we could get one more national focus. And it's connected to our land. So what happened to the crisis? What the fuck? No one backed Ottomans? Really? Oh god. That's really unfortunate. I guess we'll have to fight a war there. So, if war is an option, then we really need Sicily as an ally. And can we get some more? Who are the great powers at the moment? Spain, Prussia, Belgium. So who dropped? It was Ottomans for the sure. Well, just Ottomans actually. Can I get Sweden? No. Belgium? No, they don't want. Let's check out British sphere. Ionian Islands are really not that useful. They have no troops at all. No, really. We don't have any useful British sphere country to ally us, which is unfortunate. So let me check. At this point I think we should go for military attack. Get some muzzleloader rifles. Not because of engineers, but because of increased attack on our army. Let me check decisions. So, Megali idea. No, that's quite far. We still don't have that decision for Ionian Islands. And the Sicilies are actually offering us alliance, which is great. Now we can ally Serbia. They will not accept, really? Why? Because of high infamy? Okay. Oh yeah, and we have too many alliances, I guess. Okay. I only have UK and two Sicilies. Only. Quite enough to beat Ottomans, right? So I'm wondering. The problem is we can't declare war on Ottomans right now without going into war against Prussia. So really the crisis is our only way of dealing with Ottomans. And it's actually at 70% already. So it might fire sometime soon. We have great defense generals. So perhaps I should rely on that and hope to get some defensive battles against Ottomans. That way we can beat them easily. Let's see if they have some Portugal, Sweden, Spain, Portugal, friendly with UK. That's a problem. If we declare war on Portugal, then UK might not join us, and they actually allied with France, so no, that is not an option. So let me check population. I wonder how many soldiers are we getting from Shan states. Most are farmers, right? Yeah, farmers and then laborers. Yeah, we're getting soldiers at 24%, so we're fine with that. I wonder if I should go for elections at this point. Portuguese are fighting someone. Okay, Zulu. That means nothing to us. Should I consider going into a war against Egypt and getting 2 more territories? That might not be a bad idea. Or Sind. Sind has higher population. But it also requires more infamy to get it. The good thing about Egypt is that Sicilian troops can help us there and fight a war for us. How's the crisis going? 100%, 56, 100, 100. Come on. Is anyone at the war? No, only Portuguese. Still encouraging soldiers here. Maybe I could go for Siam. Unfortunately, actually, how large is this province? No. The tropical wood is actually incredibly valuable, so I want to get that, but this price is just too small. I would like to get Cambodia, but since they're satellite state of Dainam, we can't really get them. We can justify war against. What about Dainam? Release puppet, make puppet? Still war score. It means nothing to us. We really need manpower above all. Manpower and some economic boost. We're getting some decent research points for country of our size. I could maybe start encouraging some more clergymen. Maybe the war against Siam is against Sindh is not that bad idea after all. They have almost 500,000 population. What about Nakorochisma? Let me check. So 150, 200. The difference is this one costs us 5 infamy and Sin would take 10. So yeah, I guess this one is better. Payment concession. Let's go for it. Strategic mobility and a crisis again. Great. Organization. No, not at this point. Oh god. We're really unlucky with those crises. Let's go with a military tech. It seems like we'll have to fight a war on our own against Ottomans. Hopefully Brits will be able to handle Prussians. Look at the amount of their allies. God damn. At this point it's better for us if Ottomans were a great power. But they aren't. If they were a great power, then they couldn't have a... Well, they actually could. They would still have Prussia as a ally, but we could then declare war on Nijd. And that way Prussia wouldn't join the war. We wouldn't have to care about them. This way it's quite unfortunate. Should I get something more from... No. Siam. Chiang Mai, I'm not sure if... Do they get some oil later on? Or is it actually Burma? I think Shan states do get some oil. Shan states should get some oil. Nepal also gets some. Let me check. Yeah, Nepal gets some for sure. That's why British are hard on keeping them. Okay, are Brits gonna join? Demand concession. UK very likely, great. I'm not gonna call in two Sicilies because I want to keep them as an ally. and they might not join the war, so that's bad. So let's just rely on UK to deal with them. And actually by the time our Casus Belli was done, we already burned enough infamy, so we only have 16 at the moment, so that means we could actually fight a war against Egypt. So why not? Why not? They still have a truce with UK though. But they don't have truce with us. Let me check the health of our troops in Greece. Oh, they're not that great at all. I wonder if UK would join the war. I'm gonna do the same thing, I guess, like I did last time. So let me just see if... No, I don't want Matruch. I maybe want Dongola. Dongola would boost our economy by a lot, because it has tropical wood. So yeah, Luxor is really not worth for us at this point. Maybe later on, but no. Now it's really not worth taking. I want to take Middle Egypt and then go for Dongola. And hopefully Sicily will interfere and help us in the war. Let's see, yeah, okay, Brits are dealing... Oh, whoa! British already won a war against Siam, and they actually got the Chiang Mai, which is great, which means we can now transport our troops from Nakhon Ratchasima without using ships. So our ships would have to sail all around this little region, which is awesome. And I'm gonna start getting some troops. You know, this is some little trick I actually do quite often when playing nations that can't support their own troops in the beginning of the game, such as Serbia, Greece, or some else. I'm gonna delete infantry, and I'm going to make some infantry in our colonies, so that way our colonial manpower is much larger than a Greek, which means we're going to lose less of our Greek population by just making them artillery units or regiments. And since they're standing in the behind and the second row, they won't be having to fight. Okay, let me just pause for a moment. Middle Egypt. Okay, declare war. Can we still... Okay, we don't have a diplomat yet. Nationalism and imperialism? No, I'm actually going to get first army decision making. So there we go. So let me check if UK is going to join our war. We actually don't need any help in fighting this war, but you know, it would still be nice to not waste our troops. Okay, add our goal, demand concession, Dongola. And the only war score we are getting is actually from blockades, so that's a nice trick. This time Brits actually have some... Okay, they don't want to join. Do you want to join? I'm unlikely. Okay. They should still want to ally us since we are in their sphere. Okay, we have too much infamy. Oh, it will burn by the time. Let's set a rally point here and start funding our troops. Oh, I forgot to check our factory. Let's get some priority here, and I'm going to switch to... Do I really want this? Yeah, let's get some people working here. At least 2k, and then I'm gonna switch back to soldiers. Because we really need some manpower. We can speed up. Nothing really that important happening here. No, you go. No, that would be too much for our ships to handle. And you go there. Okay. So again, be careful when transporting your troops. Let's go here, here, and then you can go there. Can we get Sicily into war with them? Maybe. Okay, not yet. They will accept. Great. No, never mind. Unfortunately, Attica has so low population. And let me check. Okay, yeah. This. We have all the bonuses possible for us at the moment. Let's see if UK is going to help us here. All ally, likely. Okay. If they refuse again, you just ally them again and then try to call them in. In most cases they will accept, like they just did. I don't want to fight them, but I want to scare them. I don't know how to do that without fighting. Well, we'll have to fight, it seems. It's okay, we have superior attack and better general. They have a decent one though. We get to Cairo. Start occupying it. Again, get our troops from... No, don't go from there. I'm going to suffer a bit of attrition. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Our ships are repaired. I mean... completely ready for traveling, so no need to worry about that. Ottomans want... no. I wonder if UK is going to add a war goal here. They're not adding one, so... How are Ottomans doing? Are they going to become a great power after this war? I'd really like them to. They have 65 points, so... Oh no, no way. Spain is almost the double their points ahead, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Excellent. How's our factory in Attica doing? Not bad. Not too great either. And cuirassiers, nice. Not bad. Not bad. Let's get some engineers and some more artillery here. Get our troops there. The good thing is UK has troops here, so the only real issue is my infamy at the moment. At this point, once we actually get army decision making, we will be able to fight a war against Ottomans. However, I want to be sure that UK is going to help us. As well, it will be nice if Sicily would help, which I'm unsure about, really. Okay, let's get our ships moving. I hope that we can get some soldiers from Egypt, since we have none at the moment. And actually that might be my next national focus. Since we're already getting enough from Asian states, I might go for... Let me just check rebels. They have 0 chance of revolting, so we're fine. Egypt can actually, I mean Sinai can actually give us some 3 or 4 regiments. So that might not be a bad idea. How many workers? Okay, I'm actually going to start doing that at the moment. Where are our ships? Okay, they're coming. And do we have... yeah, we have our engineer here, so I'm going to transport him to Egypt and get him sieging our provinces faster. Actually, Egyptian provinces, right? How large is Ottoman? Okay, they have 16 brigades, we have 13. Alright, there. So, let me just pause for a sec. I want to check there. Oh, NGF is formed. That can be painless. They only have 18 brigades and an army tech of 7. So we're actually out-attacking Germans by far. Artillery? Let's get it. We can get nationalism later on. We go there. We should have almost enough war score to finish this war, right? Yeah. Okay. Once we get Cairo, it should be enough. And we have our engineer sieging now, so it should be done faster. I like the composition of British troops. They have those 2 cavalry stacks, and there we go. Great. Yeah, I'm going to give you military access. So let's get our troops to Greece. There we go. Then I'm gonna move our troops here. Get the fort. We already have one in Larissa. Maybe I could get some in Athens, but we don't really have money at the moment, so not the best idea. There we go. Please, someone back the Ottomans. Come on, NGF, come on. I know you want it. Nope. Unlucky crisis. Okay. Can we make some more? Only 1 per state, so... Okay, this is Greek Ionian Aegean Islands, okay. Relation... Now only 3 mainland provinces. Raise the rest of our fleet, okay. More prestige, great. I'm not getting that much money actually. Okay, here 21. That's not bad. And you guys go there. Again, just transporting our troops. You go there. Get some organization going. I might want one more artillery regiment. You go there. 4, okay, we're fine with that. What percent of our population are soldiers? Wait, that is okay, select all. 2.3. Not bad, but I would like some more. Really. Yeah, we have already 2.2 million population, so some more soldiers would be nice. Get some dragoon here. Not bad, not bad. Keep looking at the sky. There is some EU4 reference, or EU rather, in that one. I'm not too sure because I didn't play a lot of it. Actually, I'm too lazy to learn how to play EU, I guess. And I think I'm going to make a shortcut before declaring war on Ottomans. The good thing about our Asian troops is that all of them are highly populated, so that means we are not going to have any problems in reinforcing our troops, which is great. Get you here. And actually, you know, I might delete the engineer and get one more artillery. Well, no, it doesn't really matter. Artillery is better in battles, and then engineers are better when occupying, obviously. So yeah, I might actually, you know, I'm not going to use this one to fight. I'm going to use this one to occupy land. Do we go for guards? No. Let's go for nationalism now. I'm going to use this one to fight and then this one to occupy territories, since it has engineer in it. You go get there. Why are we losing so much money? Okay, we're funding our troops, that's why. Can we get some money from tariffs? No. That's crap. Ah, fuck you Brits. Fuck you for fighting our wars. I'll have to lower this. Let's keep it at 60%. I hope we don't get too many of our territories occupied in this war, so don't lose too much money. How's our factory doing? We're making money from it. Not too much, but still not too bad. The projects, and we have some capitalists here, so slight bonus. Can we get an alliance with Serbia? I'm not sure how much they will be able to help us. They have 5 military power. 3 regiments, not bad. Well, actually, The decent thing about it is that they will keep Moldavia and Wallachia busy. What is their military attack? 5. And Ottomans, they're still at 5. As you can see, yeah, they already got to the military attack of Ottomans, and they will soon surpass them. If I want to colonize anything, I'm going to need some more naval bases. Let's get one here. It's pretty safe to say that Angola shouldn't be occupied by Ottomans. Actually, they can't get to us. Not without ships. So that is great. What is the supply limit here? Okay, 30. Great. Means we can move all of our armies here. The Sicilians are having a registered rebellion. They're gonna deal with it, so no Italy soon, unfortunately. Can we? I'm wondering if we increase our relations with NGF, will they interfere in this war? They probably will. That sucks. And one more crisis. Come on, come on, come on. Back Ottomans, come on NGF. Come on. Oh god. You know, I'm gonna try a little trick. I should have tried this earlier. Get Russia to back us. That might encourage Germany to... No, I didn't want that one. That might encourage Germany to intervene in the war. They actually hit France, but they don't hit Russia, which is interesting. I'm going to increase some relations with France also. We can get... Oh, we can... there we go. Egyptian regiments, nice, nice. Let's make some more artillery and then get one cuirassier. I think we have enough infantry, right? 5 here, 2 here, maybe one more from Egypt, and we should be quite okay with it. How are the crises going? This one going up like crazy. So hopefully I'm gonna risk and decrease our relations with UK a bit more. And increase with France. The one bad thing about this is that France might back us and then UK will turn against us. I hope that won't happen. If France backs us, then Germany will, 99% sure of it, Germany will support Ottomans. Just to fight France. And actually, at this point, Germany can handle France quite easily. But the problem is Russia. Of course, Russian troops can't beat really German troops, but they can keep them busy so France can beat them. And they can beat Ottomans, which is important. Oh, we can beat Ottomans at the moment, so... Ottomans are really a non-factor here. Can we get some more troops, please? If you can get Great Greece to till 1860s, I think we're fine. We're actually going to do quite fine. Losing some population here. Do we have some negative events? I think we do. Not here. Strange. increase relations with France. Sicily still likes us. So even if the crisis fails, I'm probably going to declare war on the Ottomans. So do I add one more? I think I do. Cavalry stuck here and then artillery here. A Hussar stack would be better than Dragoon here to quickly occupy those territories, but that's still not a bad option.